What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NFL DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday Night Football. It's the Chiefs and the Raiders. And be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, @Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments section who are your favorite plays and least favorite plays for tonight's slate. And finally, I'd like you guys to go check out Prize Picks. They are the sponsor of this video. There is a link in the description. Click it, head on over to Prize Picks, make a deposit. They'll match that deposit up to $100. You do not need an optimizer. Sorry, Fantasy Cruncher. However, you're just picking player props here. It's going to be a little bit easier for you. You put 5 together on one card, you can win a net up to 10x your entry fee. We've got plenty of stuff at Stokastic that can help you out, so make sure you're checking out Prize Picks, people. We're going to round out the bottom of my top 10 with Matt Collins, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Josh Jacobs, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and Hunter Renfrow on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. In first at number 5, we've got Travis KELCE. He is 10,800, projected for 19 fantasy points. The Chiefs are 7-point favorites here, 51.5 point total. So this should be a fantastically fun showdown slate. I'm really looking forward to this one tonight. 26% likelihood that Travis KELCE can score 30 fantasy points or more. 11% chance that he is optimal at the captain, plus another 35% at the flex spot. He just looks good, but I don't really think he looks all that different than Renfrow or MVS. It's just a salary thing. Travis KELCE is very expensive. You're going to need a touchdown for sure from KELCE to be in that optimal spot. It just takes a lot of volume, but that's fine. 11% likelihood to be the optimal captain. That sounds good to me. Or you can get basically the exact same odds for slightly lower in salary with JUJU SMITH-SCHUSTER, 6,600, projected for about 14 fantasy points. Same matchup here for JUJU that you're going to get for Travis KELCE. They're the favorites, a lot of scoring. 13% chance that he can go for more than 30. So the ceiling is significantly lower, but he's just simply more cost effective. 8% chance that JUJU is your optimal captain. 39% chance that he's optimal at the flex. You can flip a coin between JUJU and KELCE. You're just getting those guys in different ways. Much higher ceiling for KELCE. You're going to have to find additional salary elsewhere. JUJU, a little bit lower, a little bit better point per dollar type play, but you're going to have a little bit more money to go around to get higher quality players to round out your lineup. It's a balance, but both of these guys are close to 50-50 to be in the optimal. Can you get them both in one? Absolutely. Is the more likely scenario that it's one and not the other? It is. Switching teams here for number 3, we've got Derek Carr. He's 10,200, projected for a little over 19 fantasy points. Raiders are touchdown dogs with a 50-point total. You're going to expect Derek Carr to have to throw the ball a lot today. 25% chance that he goes for more than 30 fantasy points. Another 10 that he's your optimal captain. 38% chance that he's optimal at the flex. This middle tier of my top 10, Carr, Schuster, KELCE, Renfrow, even MVS to a degree, Jacobs and Clyde Edwards-Helaire, not all that far behind. Very murky. We do have a clear top spot, that's for sure. But this middle section, sifting between the JUJUs and the KELCEs and the Renfrows of the world, that is very difficult for lineup construction today. And it's all topped off at number 2 by $11,400 DAVANTE Adams. Probably a decent pairing with JUJU, honestly. Projected for 20.5 fantasy points. Like I said, the Raiders are going to be probably throwing from behind, or at least that's the expectation. 45% chance that he can score 30 plus fantasy points in this spot. 16% chance that DAVANTE Adams is your optimal captain, and another 33% at the flex. He hits that coin flip mark. He's right at 50%. Obviously pairs quite well with Derek Carr in any lineup you're putting together, but you're going to need to find some value. 11,400 for DAVANTE Adams is a massive price tag. The good news is, even with that price, he's still the second best play on the slate. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, @Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who are your favorite plays, and then go sign up at Prize Picks. They are the presenting sponsor of this video. No doubt about it, number 1 contender for today is Pat Mahomes. He's 12K, projected for 24.5 fantasy points. The Chiefs, as I've mentioned multiple times here, are pretty sizable favorites. And you know what you're getting out of Mahomes. 57% chance that he scores more than 30 fantasy points, a 19% likelihood he's your optimal captain, and another 45% at the flex. The floor here is just massive for Mahomes. In a 51-point game, you just assume that he's going to sneak into like 3 random touchdowns. Who knows who he throws them to? Offensive linemen, bring in like Andy Reid to catch the ball. I wouldn't be surprised to see any of that crazy stuff happening. But when it comes to Pat Mahomes, there's just a massive, massive floor here that can't be ignored, and that's why you see him so frequently in the optimal more than anybody else. Don't overthink this one. Pat Mahomes is your #1 contender for today. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NFL DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday Night Football, Chiefs and Raiders. FanDuel version of this video is around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win a little bit of that money. We're back again Thursday morning for another edition of the Contenders.